Away from first pitch. On the hill here today, Zach Littell. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field, and it gets down for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
On the ground, 2 ball. Feeds to second, out there. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now for the Twins, Ty France. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. 2 out, space is empty. Line drive and a single to right off the bat of Ty France.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Now Correa up to hit. 2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball. And it's fouled away. On the ground to third. They take the force out, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1, and now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound today, Louis Varland. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second. All
right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Brandon Lowe.
And Boog, he's a big-time run producer for these guys, man. Leading the team in homers, runs batted in, doing damage on the regular, man. Making opposing pitchers just sweat out there. It's kind of fun to watch. Get ready for a show when he steps into the box.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Batting third, the shortstop, Junior Caminero.
Man at first, Junior Caminero digs in now. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. End of one, and we're still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and now for the Twins, Cody Clemens. This to third. Sends it across to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, Willie Castro.
This is Willie Castro. One out, bases empty. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair.
Batting seventh, the third baseman.
Just a blue hit behind third right there. And that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
One gone, runner at first. And now Royce Lewis just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Second inning here, no score. And that's down and away. Hammered down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Headed for the plate. Throw is high and over his head.
Picks himself up an RBI. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
One out, runner at second. Here's Christian Vasquez. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lewis coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 2-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
One down. Deshaun Kiersey Jr., the next Twin up to hit. Vasquez leads off first with one away. That one just misses, and it's 2-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Line drive, come on, dives for the bag, got him, double play, but 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Twins 2, the Rays nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now up for Tampa Bay, Curtis Mead. The pitch. Clips the corner, 1-2. Stays alive. And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Cameron.
And now Cameron Meisner. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
And that one is in the dirt, and it's 3-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're in
off-balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So digging in, Jose Caballero. Runner takes off. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Castro puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Batting 8, the catcher, Danny Jansen.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Ball to strike. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One left for Tampa. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back out of the third inning. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Ryan Jeffers.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's Trevor Larnach. Pitch misses inside, and the count is 3-1. Ripped into right center, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
First and second, no outs. And next for Minnesota, Ty France. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They're up 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Christopher Morel. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder. And that misses. Ball 2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And Vasquez able to pull it down. And there's one away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush.
The batter,
Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he's going to be
Granted.
frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
Lau at the plate. Morel, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. On the ground right side. 4, 6, out 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On to inning number 4. It's the Twins 2, the Rays nothing. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Twins,
Now it's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Now batting, the center fielder, Willie.
So up next for Minnesota,
Castro.
Willie Castro. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Here's Royce Lewis. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Struck him out looking.
The catcher, number 8.
So here's Christian Vasquez.
Vasquez.
Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ready to go.
And
Bottom
leading off
4.
for the
And
Rays,
now the shortstop, Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero.
That's to third, and that one handled. Gets it to first, and one gone in the fourth as
Now
they get the
batting,
leadoff
second
man.
baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
And now Jonathan Aranda. The Rays trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one in the air, center field. And a couple of quick outs.
The first baseman, number 25.
So
Curtis
next to the plate for Tampa Bay,
Mead.
Curtis Mead. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That ball's carrying. That one hops against the fence. And that's a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And stepping in for the Rays, Cameron Meisner. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Now here is Jose Caballero. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Rays down by a run. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Deshaun Kiersey Jr. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Meisner makes the play. One away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ryan.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit. Inside, 2-2. Down the right field line and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Even with the pitch on the outside part of the plate, he still pulled that one into the outfield. And the defense was ready for it with the shift, but no one could come up with it.
And here is Ty France. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the catcher for the Rays, Danny Jansen.
For the Rays,
Here's a 1-1.
the catcher, Danny Jansen.
And that one missing low. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Chris Paddock up and loosening in the pen. Funderburk, the lefty, warming up as well. Tapped softly on the ground. Correa fires across the diamond, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
So up next, Christopher Morel. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Lewis hauls it in, 2 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick.
Up next
Front
to the
shoulder
Rays,
open.
the left
Backside
fielder,
collapsed a little bit, and the
Chandler
launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Simpson.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Now the left fielder. Going to count 1 and 2. 2
One
down,
ball,
nobody on.
2 strikes.
Last half of inning number 5. Ripped into right field, base hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Check on the runner,
Safe.
and he's back in safely. And now it's Brandon Lau. Runner on the
That's off
move.
plate, ball 2.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball there. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Runner at second, 2 down. Strike 3, got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Carlos Correa. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Late on that fastball.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Zips it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman, Cody Clemens.
So digging in, Cody Clemens. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
No, that's a foul ball.
1 down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And there's a ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the center fielder.
There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Zach Littell is done, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for the
Now
Rays,
a new pitcher for the Rays, Taj
number
Bradley.
45.
Left-handed batter at the plate,
Taj
and he's been excellent in those
Bradley.
matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Willie Castro.
That's ball 2.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Clemens over at first with one away. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
So 2 down now, and here is Royce Lewis on the ground to first, and that's the 3rd out. So a job well done by the Rays bullpen. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Twins 2, the Rays 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Chris Paddock.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Paddock.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. The batter will be the shortstop, Junior Caminero. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Justin Topa, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jonathan
Aranda will hit next. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. The next offering misses, and that's ball 2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Castro settles under it, makes the grab for the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 25, Curtis.
So up next, Curtis Mead. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball in.
Cameron Meisner in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Rays held in check here. They're down 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Christian Vasquez. Next pitch is outside. And it's 2-1.
Well, these Twins doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're up to double-digit hits as a team, and if it seems like they haven't been barreling up the ball, you're right. Half of their hits haven't even been considered hard hits. Everything came together for
Now
him.
batting,
Anytime
the
you
left
rip a
fielder,
line drive the
Deshaun
other way, you
Kelsey
feel
Jr.
really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's the left fielder, Deshaun Kelsey Jr. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
And you know, bloops and lasers, they both count the same. So we know there's zero complaints about double digits in the hit column, no matter how it happens.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's the
Now
DH,
batting,
Ryan
designated
Jeffers.
hitter, Ryan Jeffers.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Ooh,
One ball,
Baia.
2 strikes.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. Vasquez at first, one gone. And that one is lifted in the air. Meisner gets under it, corrals it, and there's 2 down.
The right fielder, number 9, Trevor Larnach.
Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Reinfield.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Meisner makes the catch, and that is that. One left for Minnesota, but they still lead it 2-1. And we're back, bottom of the 7th, and now the center fielder, Cameron Meisner. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And that skips in the dirt.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Caballero.
Down the third baseman, Jose Caballero. And the tying run is on base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that
The
walk.
catcher,
Danny Jansen to hit here.
Jensen.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
This one in the air. Paddock settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Morel.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Chris Paddock departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
a new arm into the game, the righty Justin Topa.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So digging in, Christopher Morel. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That one missed.
Right now they're looking for something hit
1
hard
strike.
into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Over to first, and he saved. There goes the runner. Strike in there. Throw, save. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight 1-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. This to third. Lewis throws across the diamond, and that is the inning. So the Twins pen delivers in that spot. 8th inning coming up. It's the Twins 2, the Rays 1.
Pitching for the
Welcome
Rays.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
63.
Edwin Uceta.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year.
Uceta.
Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Well,
Leading
1-run
off for
game.
Minnesota,
Now
the first
here is
baseman,
Ty France.
France.
1-1 now. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And here comes Carlos Correa. One down, base is empty. And he grounds one to the right side. Fires over to first. That takes care of Correa.
Now batting, second baseman, Cody Clemens.
So 2 down now, and here is Cody Clemens. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. A changeup missing. 2-1. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Cole Sulser appears to be getting loose. Number 48 getting cranked up as well. The 2-1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And the Twins go 1-2-3. Twins retired in short order. They lead it 2-1. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, number 14.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Slider for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That's outside. Ball 3. Brandon Lowe in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the
Designated
bases,
hitter,
especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Justin Topa gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for Minnesota,
Cody Funderburk will take over here.
55.
These are the spots relievers
Cody
really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
No outs. Runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Lowe.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count now even up. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard
No,
out of the
number
zone,
13.
and he just couldn't hold up the
Shortstop,
swing. You know, as a
Junior.
hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Now it's the shortstop, Junior Caminero. Moved to second, and he's back in safely.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. That one catches the zone, and it's 2-2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Ground ball left side. Lewis throws to first. He's out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at
Now
bat right
batting,
there.
the
Nice
second
job of the
baseman,
pitcher to bear down,
Jonathan.
make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Aranda.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
The tying run is 90 feet away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
2 outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum
Number
very
baseman,
quickly.
number
They're in some hot
25,
water trying to protect
Hernan.
this lead.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Cody Funderburk done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Yohan Duran.
Well, the best relievers love
Now
the
pitching
opportunity
for
to come in
Minnesota.
and protect a tight lead
Number
late in the
59.
ball game. Some of them are just
Yohan
wired different,
Duran.
so we'll see what he's got here.
Now a chance for Curtis Mead. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Next offering upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And now it's 3-2.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th, and now for the Twins, Willie Castro. Just missed. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Cole Sulser warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Fouls one off. 2-2. A little bit low.
2 strikes.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
So up next, Royce Lewis. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Christian Vasquez, the hitter. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out, but right now his big asset is the way he plays.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Twins 2, the Rays 1. And we're back. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Leading off, Cameron Meister.
Center fielder.
So important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit. Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
He goes down looking. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rays, Yandy Diaz.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to
Now
stay
batting,
mentally
the
and
catcher,
physically
Jensen.
ready for the big opportunity, and he came
Jensen.
through for his club right there.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Jansen getting ready to hit. On the inside corner for a strike. And it remains 2-2. Fastball is outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Christopher Morel in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Down to the last out for the Rays.
With that kind of velocity
Now
and elevated
batting, right
fastball,
fielder,
even if it's
Christopher
still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Last chance for the Rays. Now up for Tampa Bay, Christopher Morel. Ball four, he walked him, and that keeps things going.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog.
Now
Keeps this
batting,
inning
the
alive
left
and gives
fielder,
this offense a
Jaguar.
good chance to cut into their deficit.
Simpson.
With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the ninth, here's the Rays leadoff hitter.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And a 2-1 on the way. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. No throw, and they don't get the out.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Yohan Duran won't go any further, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for the
On the
Twins,
mound now for the Twins, Jorge
Number
Alcala.
66.
He's been so good against lefties.
Jorge Alcala.
Now it's going to be Brandon Lau. Fastball for a strike. Winning run stands at second. Up the middle, and that chance handled, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a pressure-packed finish. Tying run at third, the winning run at second base. Somehow he found a way to make his pitches, got his team out of the jam, got the win. Everybody's happy.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.